Jimmy Franklin, third base, New York Yankees. They didn't give him a second position. I wonder if I can do that later on. It's only years three. So, where Yankees are in a playoff push. I'm going to get some things loaded up here. Hello.
Hello. Welcome to the Minnesota Tour channel.
Alright, let's look at the... He's batting fourth against righties and fourth against lefties. Switch hitter, third base. 42 RBI, 20 home runs, and 330 at bats. So he's looking at a 40-40 season right now. See how far we can go, and then I'm going to be switching to Jerry Jackson. Coming up. Let's look at the standings. We got a 5.5 game deficit behind the Baltimore Orioles, and they're a good team. And then in the wild card, we are a half game out behind the Twins, Athletics, and Royals. We're surging. When we get Aaron Judge back, that's something I want to check too, disabled list. So we get Judge and Austin Wells back. I think we... Oh, look at this. 14 days, 16 days, 7 days. I think that's basically 2 weeks. We'll have a catcher and 2 outfielders back. Let's check the rotation real quick. Stroman, Nestor, Motts, Kikuchi, and Giolito, with Luis Hill, who probably should be the 5th starter, but who's our closer? Matzik, Alex Lang, who throws 100 plus. Alexis Diaz probably should be the closer. Alexi. And then it's not a typical Yankee bullpen there. So we have to have a lot of offense. I'm not liking that blue. Now I need it to team color. So we got 3, 4, 4. Let's go with the Griffies. Stick with that. So, color, equipment style. We need the sleeves to be team color 1. Maybe team color, second color white, and then the fielding the team color gray. This will be gray. We're going to change that glove. We're going back to neon green. Kind of want to make that Yankee or the logo lens color. We want black. Trim. And then that graphic one, is that it? Yeah, we want that neon green. The rest will stay the same. Back to the glove. That's going to team color. Oh, we go to black. Okay. Barrel. We want brown. Axe logo gold. We don't want a batter's ring. And these would go to neon green. Protective. Actually, we're going black. There. Now he's ready. He's a 95. So that builds a 95. JMFS, he's a 94. JF13's a 93. So this is the anomaly power and speed. We're going to change the contact 3 to power 2. What did that take him to? A 93. So we'll go power 1. Trout, Maestro, put that back. Air Griffey, traditional. ESP, respect the tools. It's about as good as you're going to get it. 93, but we're going to stick with the 95, which I believe is this build. Yep. Expect a lot more homers. He's at 20 home runs right now. 20. Thanks for being here. It's game time. Got Baltimore. What's going on here? Giolito. Oof, look at this lineup from the Baltimore Orioles. Adley, Gunner. They got me batting 3 today. What uniforms? I want the 2001. It's a good luck. 2001 was the year of 9/11/01 in New York. We got to win. We're a half game out of the playoffs. So how many games have we played? 84. 78 to go. 78 games, and he's got 20 and 84. He's going to hit close to 40. Sometimes he hits 3 a game. It's been done. Kyle Bradish looks like a wild man. 33 walks.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the New York Yankees. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. So the Baltimore Orioles come into Game 4 of this series with a chance to sweep. That's something that's not easy to do at this level against any opponent, Chris.
Well, you know these players are feeling really good showing up to the ballpark today. Warm-ups, batting practice, everyone's smiling, bouncing around, and they don't want to change anything that's helped get them the wins in the first 3 games. A big opportunity today, and they'll try to keep those positive vibes going.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jimmy Franklin. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former rookie of the year. And there's a ball. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Get out of here. Ding.
Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The throw is
Sacrifice RBI. Did his job. Jimmy.
Sometimes that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Back in New York. All set for the start of the inning. And into the
All right,
box
big
for
guy.
Baltimore, Ryan McMahon.
Oh, McMahon back up.
And a pitch. On the ground to third. To first. Leadoff man
One down.
retired here in the second. Back for more from the Bronx at the plate. Jimmy Franklin. The pitch. Ripped to short. Henderson over to first in time.
Gunner.
One up, one down.
Right at him.
Fastball groove right down.
A little low. See if he comes in.
In there, and it's 0-1.
12.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a foul ball. Two outs. And now 1 and 2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And a ball and 2 strikes. That one ran inside, almost got him.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Caught him looking for the K. Back at Yankee Stadium, digging in, Gunnar Henderson. On the ground to the left. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Should have shifted left. I would have got that one.
York, Jimmy Franklin.
J.B. Bukakis.
That's down and in. That misses. And that's ball 2.
Oh. Crunch time. That was in
Runner
the
at second near the
red
bottom of
zone.
the seventh.
Change up.
Let's go right here.
And another ball.
He's walking me, but if he plates one right here, I'm swinging. Get through there. That's going to score a run.
Around third. Throws to second. Tries to get back in time, but they got him.
Son of a biscuit. Hey, we won another game.
In this one, a high-scoring game. Purists might not love it, but pretty impressive
8-6
showing at the plate
Yanks.
from both sides.
How many RBI? Two? 2 hits? First and stolen bases with 11. We're in second place, 43 and 42. Jimmy Franklin. Sam Huff. Keel Badu. We are just missing our superstars. We're missing Aaron Judge and Austin Wells. And Wells would have had, this is the 3rd season, so he's got 3 years under his belt. All right. Moving on. We got training here. Hopefully. Everybody having a good day. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment. Like, comment, subscribe. Hello.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Let's go Seattle. They got a good team. When's the next training? I'm meeting with the Coach Boone. Hope I don't get demoted. Hey, Jimmy, please sit down. Okay, I'd like to talk to you about your performance now that we're moving into the summer months. Let's do it. You were a bit disappointed with the way you're playing this season. Oh. You're average through 13, so you haven't been hitting the ball very well lately. Contact times 2. Unfortunately, you struck out 44 times. Oof. Vision 2. That'll help. Overall, we feel you're not playing up to your potential. You're a really important part of this team. We need to see more improvement out of you. You haven't seen anything yet. Aaron Boone. Alright, Jimmy. Give it all you got. So that was cool. Now we're going to Seattle and New York. And we got Bryce Miller. Julio is on fire. Julio Rodriguez. This time we're going to go 98s. Class of 98. 43 and 42. Well, we got Dominguez on there. Mason Wynn. Stanton's back. Play at center field. What? Keel Badu should be in center. Giancarlo should be in right. What is he doing? Bryce Miller's just a pitcher. He's not an ace. Either is Stroman. We don't have an ace right now. Garrett Cole must have got traded. Of course, I can't trade anybody. It's just Jimmy Franklin.
Big 4-game set. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the New York Yankees. Hi, folks. John Shelby alongside. Now here's the switch-hitting power threat, Jimmy Franklin. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Not even close there. Ball 1.
You're my hero, Franklin. Yeah,
And
thank you.
first one away.
Oh. Okay, he's gone up.
And here it comes. Fought off foul.
What the hell?
way outside, 2-2.
Come on, Jimmy. Throw me a strike, Bryce.
And he deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Wow.
Pulled the string on the changeup. Back in the Bronx. And now the
Nobody
switch
on,
hitting catcher,
nobody
Cal
out.
Raleigh.
Back up.
On the ground to third. Whips it to Gallo. One out in the second.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Puts a bunt down. Urias. Now the throw to first on the run. And that is that.
Trying to break it up. He's got. We only got 2 hits on Bryce Miller. He ain't gonna make it that much longer. 2-0 Seattle. 59 pitches.
Right through there for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings through that, and it's a strike.
How come he can't hit it?
Good work there as he gets.
Because he's cold. I don't like that.
So 2 down, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jimmy.
Only
Franklin.
swing at pitches at the inside and record a hit.
It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Strike 2.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Gets the bunt down the right side. Throw not in time, and he's safe.
All right, now let's get a 2-run homer, Stanton.
Go over to first. The Yanks down to their final strike. Runner takes off, chopped out in front of the plate. On to first, ball game, and the Mariners claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end.
One hit a game will get you a batting average 250. So my goal is at least one hit a game. We only had 3. Bryce Miller, suck it. No home runs in the game, but Josh Rojas from Seattle. None for us. Got game boosts for 2 more games. Contact, plate vision, regressed. Let's go. Let's get to work. Patience is a virtue and is key in any game you play.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Hip, hip, Jorge.
Spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Has some trouble with it. Still able to get it there in time.
What a play by Jimmy. That's a gold glover.
Reflexes over there at the hot corner. Nice job of making that play. And
He still had time to grab it and throw it. That's what you got to do. Just take your time and throw it.
One down.
Where's the win? 0-0. Runner on first, 1 out. Brian Wu.
Chris, a former rookie of the year. First pitch misses. Just missed.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss. And now 3 balls and a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. At the belt and fires. On the ground to third. Makes a sliding stop to Crawford for 1. What a double play.
Wow.
That was. Inning over.
Jerk.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And now it's going to be Jimmy Franklin. A wind of the pitch. Strike 1.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
2-0. Uh-oh. Right
Man at
here.
second. Swings
Oh.
through that one for strike 1.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I couldn't do it, but I think he can.
The 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swings and misses. Struck
Wow.
him out.
How did I miss that? Can't believe it.
Jimmy Franklin stepping in now for the Yankees. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throws to second, around first, digging for 2. Hung up in a rundown now, and they tag him out.
We lost
Franklin
again?
did well enough for them despite the loss.
Oh,
Single to
my
draw
God.
in this one.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. So things to build on in
Matt's
this
sick.
game.
Give up a 1 earned run. 3 boosts remaining. What? Try a different one. It's just not hitting the power. We're in Yankee Stadium, New York, and the Bronx.
1 gone, runner at first. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jimmy Franklin. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power
Big
and
Jim.
speed, quite a threat.
What do we want to do?
I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
They're comparing me to Bo Jackson, Jimmy. I don't know.
When you have a real athletic
George
player
Kirby.
and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Rojas over to second.
Safe.
Drops it, but they're saying it was on the transfer.
Oh,
And now it's Joey Gallo. 2 outs. Runner on the go. Sends it to Flores, and they take care of Gallo. Alberto
play a
Rodriguez
third. Nobody
takes it
on,
down.
1 out, 1-1 count. Raining.
On the ground to third. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Should have guarded the line a little more.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Go to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
Wow, is that Garver?
Ready to go.
Raining. Home run time. 9 miles out.
Jimmy Franklin.
Kirby still in. Let's just wait for the pitch.
There's the strike.
That wasn't the one. It's a sinker slider, curveball splitter. I'll go to splitter right here.
And a swing and a miss there.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the third baseman, Jimmy Franklin. Just missed.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan. Back at Yankee Stadium,
Wilmer Flores, 2 for 2. 2-2
Flores.
counts. See what he does. He ain't gonna bunt.
2-2 down. That's to third.
Easy
Sends it to
play.
first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping.
Ready to
All
go
right,
for
it's
the
home
last
run
half of the
time.
inning. And stepping in for the
Sinker,
Yankees,
slider,
Jimmy
circle,
Franklin.
sweep.
The wind
Sinker,
of the pitch.
slider,
There's a strike.
circle change.
Salcedo in his 6th season, 32 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii.
What was that? Sweeper.
And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Hang in there. It's coming in.
Kicks and fires. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Nice pitch.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there.
Yankees win.
Had a game to forget.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
Jimmy Franklin getting ready to hit. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year.
Boss challenge, Jimmy Franklin versus Logan Gilbert. Let's go.
Boss challenge Jimmy Franklin versus Logan Gilbert.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swings
Oh
through
my
that.
God.
Normally does damage on
How
that
did I
pitch
miss
in
that?
location. Just to swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-2.
Curveball, splitter.
And there's a ball.
2-2.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
That's a little bit low.
Okay.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. And there's ball 4.
Hey, attaboy, Jimmy.
Great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and
Sad ass
somehow
Joey
he
Gallo
found a
needs
way
to be
keep the bat
benched.
on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
The pitch. Runner on the move. This to third. Tags the runner for one. And no throw. He's into first.
I thought he threw it already. This is not fair.
At the plate, Jimmy Franklin. Wouldn't chase that time. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And
Nice
it's
pitch.
1-1. A little bit low.
Look out.
2-2. One down, base is empty. Missing inside, and a full count now.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little
Another
bit so
walk.
he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So first and second with one man gone. And the batter now, Andy Ibanez. 2 on, 1 out. And they're all loaded up.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
And next for New York, Spencer Jones. Left-hand batter waits. Slow roll into first. Slings to second. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam. On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Hey,
7-2 Seattle. What happened?
Foul ball.
Wow.
Franklin measures 6 feet 4 inches, 235 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that.
He is... I don't understand why he does this.
And up next for New York, Jimmy Franklin. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. The Yankees looking to rally. There's a swing and a
Oh
miss.
my God. Huh.
2 down, nobody on. Way high with that one. And that's ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Righty delivers. And this is inside. right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Hey.
A questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it
On
hit his
Joey.
way to the plate, but as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Line drive, and there's a hit.
You're here.
And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure
Job,
he's feeling
Joey.
some relief. Got a breaking ball on the outside.
Batting
part of the plate.
187.
Not a bad
Come on,
pitch, but
Banez.
he wasn't fooled or off balance. Stayed on the backside nicely and really just let that thing travel and squared it up.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Yanks strand a pair. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3.
7-3. Rodriguez is coming up.
Runner at first with 2
Oh,
away.
here we go. Batting
Stepping
right.
in for the Yankees, Jimmy Franklin. He's 0 for
Ryan
1.
Baroki. Barucki. Right here.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Got to look up when sinkers are here. So he's sinker, slider, sweeper, circle. It's going to come in.
Swing and a miss.
Nice pitch.
And another ball.
21. Wind's blowing right to left. He's gone out. Now he's coming back right here.
Next offering in there
Huh.
for a strike. And
What
now
the
2-2.
heck?
Barucki is just 1 strike away. Got him. And that'll do it.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here. And you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset.
3
Let's go to the
walks.
next place.
Rodriguez, and Rayleigh all homered. 3 walks, 2 Ks. What a day. It's sickening when they don't even pitch you a strike. Probably could walk every at bat if you wanted to. Breakdown. Plate discipline went up big. Stealing. Can't be stealing unless you get a good jump. We got one more game on the boost for contact. No change. Stealing went down. Well, on to Cincinnati. How many hours have we been going? "44 minutes. Well, let's go till we got the Angels, LA, San Diego. On the road. Rorvit's back. Who's pitching? Stanton in center just doesn't make sense. Akil Baddoo and Dominguez are both center field eligible. What's Boone doing? Domingo is first start. See, right now we're not really a playoff team. Our offense is horrible. Runs 326. But our offense is being propped up by our defense. We got a negative run to differential. We got to change that. Hello, yo.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've
There
got
he
an
is.
opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Jimmy Franklin, always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that.
Wait
I
till
believe it
Judge
starts
and
with
Wells
his
get back.
preparation
I'm
because
just telling you.
never see him give away an
I'm
at-bat.
getting into this, so I might be playing. I guess got to do better
Jimmy
job
Franklin
focusing.
now at the plate. He's someone who
I want to know
quickly
if
made a
he's an
splash at
all-star
this level.
third
Chris, the
baseman.
former rookie of the
We got the wind right, 12 curve, 4 seam, circle sneak.
year.
Drop that curveball right here.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, we're not scared of the fastball.
Hey, let her rip one time.
That's a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Off balance speed, there's one, and that's all they'll get. So 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Runner takes off, and that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up, nabs it, and that'll do it. The Yanks lead 1, and now the Angels.
The Yanks
get their
lead
first opportunity.
1-0-0. What's the score? 0-0. Nobody on, 2 outs. Swing for the fence.
And a curve drops in for a strike.
Can't even, there's a little spot up there. Oh. Can't believe he's got 117 power.
2 outs. That one off the mark.
1-2. Come on,
1-2
Jimmy.
to count.
Give me that
Top of the
pitch.
third, no
4
score.
seam right here.
And that's off the inside
2-2.
edge. And the count is 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Connect on the curveball. Struck him
Unbelievable.
out.
I was right on it.
So the Yanks.
6-1.
And when you think about teams capable of rallying
Sorry,
from this kind of
6-1.
deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Hit a home run. Draw a walk.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
What's he gonna bring now?
1 down, base is empty. So
Oh.
the foul ball makes it 1-2.
Right on it.
Hey, your pitch.
And here it comes. And a curve is down and in.
Don't be swinging at that.
Got him swinging. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of
What's
2 outs.
You can't
base
hit
is empty.
Domingo
And
Germán.
stepping in for
Oh,
the
Jimmy
Yankees,
Herget.
Franklin. And that's down and away.
What's he
Herget,
got?
32 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2015. Breaking ball in there for
Ooh,
a strike.
slider.
One ball, one strike.
That one catches the zone, and that is strike 2.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you
Home
what,
run
he's gonna
there.
throw that pitch again.
2 outs, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes.
I didn't swing.
And good work there as he gets him one.
Can't throw me a strike either.
Franklin had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss. No hits and struck
5
out 3
hits is
times.
all we can mess
This
for.
wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to
Joey
get away
Gallo,
with
Mike
performance like
Trout,
this.
Zach Needle. Come on, Jimmy, wake up. back in Anaheim of
Stepping in,
LA.
Jimmy Franklin.
Jimmy. Nice gloves. Trouts. Okay. Reed Detmers. He's got for 5 points. Just be patient with this guy now.
Detmers back to work.
He's going to come right from my blue zone.
Ball one, no strikes. Detmers measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2020. That's in there, and the count even at 1.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. Wallach.
Dig, get it up.
And he beats him to first. He's safe.
Sound fundamentals.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
Stanton.
Franklin
Nobody
gets
out.
his lead at first with nobody out.
Heck.
Step off to first. Franklin back on a dive. The 0-1.
1-1.
It's a pitch out. Nothing doing. And that's
Hey,
ball
everybody. Pitch out. Trying to steal? Maybe not.
one. The pitch. Swinging a deep drive.
Uh-oh.
Way back there. And
Boom goes the dynamite. Ding dong, the witch is dead. The
And they grab
wicked
the lead.
witch is
It's
dead.
2-0.
Here we go.
The pitcher didn't want to happen. Just
397
happened.
for
That's
big
not an easy one to stop.
Giancarlo Stanton, number 27. Handoff. That'll get the crowd to be quiet. Boom. Where's Judge? We're waiting on Judge.
Just an excellent swing all the way
Ooh,
around, and it had
crushed
that
it.
sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Into the bullpen.
So 2 away with
Oh,
nobody
we got to
on.
play.
Matt Theis, the next to hit for the Angels. 2 outs. This to third. Whips it to Gallo, and that
And a
is that.
2. Big 98.
Angels go
Jimmy
down 1-2-3.
James
They trail
Franklin.
things here 2-0.
People tuning in, let me know where you're tuning in from. Uh-oh.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Let's get the average up to 230. Right here.
In there, and it's 0-1.
When you're
Sweeper.
struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
That's down and in.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate
2-1.
coverage.
2-1. He's coming in. That slider.
Close one doesn't get the call.
All right,
3-1
jacket.
now. Boots it to second, and he's safe. Safe at first as they
Smoked
can.
that
They
ball.
get
107 miles an hour.
2 outs,
Oh.
I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get
Come on,
to hitting. All it
Giancarlo.
takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
And a
Let's
swing
go,
and a miss.
Yankees.
Strikes. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2.
Let's go Yankees.
Back in Anaheim, and now the big-time power threat. Jimmy
3-3 LA. New York.
Detmers.
Reed's getting tired.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Bunts it in the air.
God bless
He's
it.
got it. And there's 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Jimmy Franklin. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he could turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
Suarez. Watch for that changeup.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And a sac bunt here. Wallach over to second, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Hey, guys. That's number 12. Ripped a bag.
Showed off the wheels there.
Slow pop
it turned
time.
out to be a bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Go ahead, run on base. Joey Gallo steps
Come on,
to the
Joey.
plate.
Walk.
Outside, and that is ball four.
Base is loaded for the 7-0 hitter. Who is it today?
It's been something that's been
Banyas.
part of his career since day one.
0-2 count.
2 outs, base is full. And now the DH, Andy Ibanez. He's trying for third. Oh, and that deflects off his glove. And they get the out after the ricochet. Out to his...
Nice play, Suarez. No.